I do enjoy a regular chicken Alfredo from time to time, but I also think that chicken could use a little bit more spice, and the sauce is relying too heavily on the cream and the Parmesan cheese. So today we're adding 2 more steps by making a Cajun Chicken Alfredo to have a little extra flavor. So welcome to Linda's home kitchen, and let's cook. First we prepare our Cajun spice mix. We need 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, black pepper, onion powder, cayenne pepper, oregano, thyme, garlic powder, and paprika. We combine all the spices in a bowl and mix them well. And yes, that's a lot of spices. And then we season our chicken breasts. We use 4 5-ounce chicken breasts, and we drizzle the spices on top of it until the chicken breast is fully covered. Then we turn them around and we repeat the process on the other side. By the way, the recipe with all the ingredients and measurements is in the description below the video. So now we pat down the chicken breast a little bit to make sure that the seasoning sticks on the chicken all around. So now we add 2 tablespoons of oil in a pan over medium heat, and now we add the chicken to sear it on both sides, which basically means you want it crispy and dark on the outside. The recipe is asking for blackened chicken, so we are shooting for a dark brown color of the crust. Then you turn them over, sear them on the other side, and once the chicken is seared on both sides, we turn down the heat and let it cook on low until it's cooked all the way through. So the chicken is done now. We take it out of the pan and we're gonna slice the chicken in thin strips. By the way, for those who are new here, we are Linda and Stefan, a German-American couple married for 24 years. We have 3 children and we live 1 hour west of Philadelphia in Pennsylvania. Linda is a professional pastry chef and also cooked in her parents' German restaurant for decades. And I enjoy Linda's cooking a little bit too much, so I decided to share her cooking with you on YouTube instead of eating it all by myself. So let's get ready to prepare the Alfredo sauce. And first we're gonna dice 2 tomatoes. In the summer we usually grow our own tomatoes. These look like greenhouse tomatoes to me, but you gotta work with what's available to you. We're gonna make the best of it. It's gonna be fine. By the way, if you want to support a small mom and pop channel, leave us a like or subscribe or share the videos with your friends. These things would help us a lot on YouTube. We really appreciate it. So next we're gonna chop 8 cloves of garlic. Before you chop them, you wanna squish them. Makes them easier to work with and helps activating the flavor in the garlic right away. So next we add 2 tablespoons of clarified butter in a large pan over medium heat. The ghee helps with the flavor and also can tolerate higher heat than regular butter. Then we add the garlic and cook it for only 1 minute until fragrant. So now we can add our diced tomatoes and we cook them for another 2 minutes. Now we add 3 cups of heavy cream. And we start cooking our spaghetti. But you could also use fettuccine. Any pasta you like would be just fine. There is no Alfredo sauce without Parmesan cheese, so we add half a cup of Parmesan cheese. We season it with a little bit of pepper. And then we stir it and bring it to a simmer and cook for a couple more minutes. So now we can add our chicken strips. I think they look really great with the dark crust of seasoning. Now we season everything with a little bit of salt. And now you can add all the pasta to the sauce and let it simmer for a couple more minutes. This way the pasta can soak up all the sauce goodness. So now we can take it off the stove and we are ready to plate it. Fair warning, if you have a pasta portion control problem like me, you might want to invite some friends and family over to help to eat it all, because I personally probably would go for seconds and thirds until it's all gone. And then of course I complain I ate too much. So if you want to, you can sprinkle it a little bit with your Cajun spice mix. And also with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. For extra color, sprinkle it a little bit with parsley. So here you have it, your Cajun Chicken Alfredo. Enjoy, and thanks for watching. Yours truly, Linda and Stefan.